Glowing eyes stared at him from the shadows, revealing the grisly presence of a pack of famished wolves, their predatory instincts peaked and set on him. This terrifying sight made Jack's heart pound as fear coursed through his veins. He was frozen for a moment, his eyes locked with those of the wolves, their breaths fogging up in the chilly forest night. It was a showdown of survival between man and beast, the tension so thick, one could cut it with a knife. But the survival instinct in Jack kicked in. He turned and fled, crashing through the dense underbrush, snapping twigs, and disturbing the tranquil silence of the forest. His panic-soaked footfalls echoed through the woods as he sprinted for his life. The wolves, voracious and determined, darted after him, their howls splitting the eerie silence that the forest held. The forest, once lovely and serene during daylight, had now transformed into a terrifying labyrinth. Each turn Jack took seemed to lead him deeper into the woods, and every rustle he heard amplified his fear. The scent of pine needles and damp earth blended with his perspiration, creating a trail that the wolves eagerly followed. Exhausted, panting, and drenched in sweat, Jack thought he had outrun the wolves. He halted, his breaths labored, his pulse quickening in his ears. For a moment, there was silence, a quiet so profound it was almost deafening. But then, an even greater peril emerged, in the form of a guttural growl that echoed ominously through the wilderness. A chilling wave of terror surged through Jack when he realized the elusive mountain lion. The snarls followed him, each step of his punctuated by the roars of the lion. He could practically feel the beast's breath on his neck, its eyes boring into his back. The forest, once filled with the chorus of nocturnal creatures, was now eerily silent, save for Jack's racing heartbeats. Suddenly the silence was broken by the faint hoot of an owl, the rustle of leaves, and the distant call of an unknown creature, an ominous indication of the forest's darker inhabitants. Just as he thought he could bear no more, another howl echoed through the forest. This time it wasn't the wolves or the mountain lion, but a bear, drawn by the potent scent of terror that now lingered heavy in the air.